Most people who get into the old 911 thing, or even the old Porsche thing, or even the old car thing, they end up getting hooked. They say when you know you've got the right car, if you always, when you walk away, you turn around and look back at it, and I do always do that. I think it's a real thing of elegant sort of simplicity, the design of it. You know, like most classics, I guess, it feels, you know, when you're doing 60, it feels like you're doing 100. You build up a bit of speed on an open road and it's just the most wonderful thing. I'm Andy Hunt and this is my 1976 Porsche 911. So buying the car, I actually bought this car with my dad. We bought a few cars together with the intention of sort of co-owning them. We're both car fanatics. He's the guy who got me into cars. When I was a kid, he had a Granada Scorpio Cosworth that I was obsessed with, and he'd do this thing called rocket power where basically just floored it. And yeah, ever since then I was obsessed with cars, and for me and him, that's always been our sort of connection point, and we go to loads of events together and shows. We went down, it was in North London, we went down to look at it, still slightly sort of skeptical. Ended up falling in love with it anyway, both of us did. Had a test drive, and we bought it that same day. It's a 1976 911, it's Lux spec, which means it has things like the headlamp washers, and the stereo, the rear speakers, there's a few other Lux bits and bobs. It's ice cream metallic, and that's the original colour that it came with from the factory. I fitted a different steering wheel, which is a bit of a cliche steering wheel. It's like it's the Momo Prototipo, which is a bit of a, you know, a lot of old Porsches turn up with these now, but it's a great steering wheel. That's why I wanted it in there. I think it feels great, it looks great. And the original interior, I think, is midnight leatherette with check inlay or something like that. That's pretty much the spec. They're relatively simple spec sheets back then. It's not like now, you can have a million different options. Driving wise, there's some great driving roads right near my house. You know, I love going out to drive on a Sunday afternoon or a Sunday morning, and the roads are quiet, out into the Welland Valley. So driving experience wise, it's really those sort of 45-minute drives that I'd take by myself on a quiet day that are my favourite experiences in the car. You can really stretch the engine out, you can really rev the car, you can really enjoy the car without getting into license losing speeds. You've really got to be keyed into what's happening in the car, and that makes it a more escapist experience, I guess. The novelty's still definitely there. It does feel great to drive, feels great to be in. You know, you get, whereas more modern performance cars, people, you know, the attention isn't always good. This car's always had really positive attention from people out in the world. I think Porsche made the best cars in the world. You know, I'm 38 now, and I think I've had 27 cars, so I get through them a lot, and that's not because the cars aren't great, it's just because there's always something else that I'm interested in. But I feel like this one's going to hang around, and I think it's perfect performance-wise for British roads. And it is tiny, you know, and it is light, and also the visibility in the car is fantastic. You know, it's got it's just glass all around you, so you can see whatever's going on at any point in time, you know, out on the road. You know, I love driving, just going out for a drive and you know, enjoying the sights and the sounds of it, really, and the feel.